Point number 8, knowledge of Bharat. We have covered almost all the topics other than two last important topics. They are Bharat Gati and Bharat Bandh. Bharat Gati is asked in the exam many a times as a short note. Likewise, Bharat Bandh. So there are five Gatis as we discussed yesterday: Jal Gati, Hans Gati, Mal Gati, Dhum Gati, and Jiva Gati. So these Gati are mainly because of any processes where we process Parat or Rasa for different purposes. So in simple language, whatever laws we find after the processes of mercury is known as Paradgati, where we lose mercury in total weight. So there are five different reasons. Jala, that is when we wash mercury for different reasons, for after different procedures. Hansagati, due to speedy process like Mardan, etc. Malagati, at the time of Shodhan. Sometimes we have different malas of different types in Bharat. Dhumagati, heat related pharmaceutical processes where we use Tapta Khalva Yantra or Urdhva Patan Yantra. Sometimes we lose mercury, so that is known as Dhumagati. And fifth one is Jivagati, which is invisible, Adrishya. Like other soul and other air, for example, Vayu, we cannot see it. Likewise, we cannot see Jiva, we cannot see spirit. So this is Adrishya Gati. So there are five different types of causes of mercury loss, which is known as Gati. After Gati, next is Bharat Bandhan. Bharat Bandhan aim is to remove shiftiness and to remove chanchalta, that is to remove elusiveness, durgrahatva nash and chanchalya nash. As we all know, we have touched mercury. Mercury is very chanchal, very much motile in nature. So it is very tough to bind mercury. So whichever process helps to bind mercury, to remove its shiftiness, to remove its elusiveness, to remove its motility is known as Bharat Bandhan. According to Rasratna Samuchay, there are 25 or 26 types of Bharat Bandhan. We will go one by one. The definition: Yena yena hi chanchalyam durgrahatvam cha nashyati rasarajasya sampropto bandhanartho hi bhartikehi. According to Rasratna Samuchay, 11th chapter, 60 number shloka. Yena yena hi chanchalyam durgrahatvam cha nashyati. All the procedures which helps to remove the chanchalyam and durgrahatvam of mercury or rasraj is known as bandhan. According to different classics, there are different types of bandhan. According to Rasarnav, there are three types. Likewise, according to Ras Prakash Shodhakar, one of the important Ras Grantha written in 13th century, there are four types, and according to Rasratna Samuchay, which is believed to be written around 13th century, has described 25 or 26 types. So according to Rasarnav, there are three types: Paka Bandh, Rasa Bandh, and Mula Bandh. And according to the categories explained by Rasarnav, Mula Bandha is the best of quality. According to Ras Prakash Sudhakar, there are four types: Jaluka Bandh, Khot Bandh, Pot Bandh, and Bhasma Bandh. We will go through all this Bandh one by one, so I am not explaining it right now. Why we do Bandhan, or what is the logic behind Bandha, or what is the outcome of Bandha? according to the classics, Mulika Bandh is said to be the best of all types of bandha. Mulika, that is herbal. Whenever we can bind mercury with the help of any swaras or quartz of any mulika, that is herbal plant, that is said to be the best. That will be the most stable bandha among all the bandhas. Mani bandha is madhyam and Suvarna bandha is adam. Nagavang bandha is adamo adam. Probably this can be explained according to the stability. If you remember, when we go for any Kopi Pakwa Rasayan, we can easily bind mercury with these metals. We can prepare amalgam so easily in no time. Likewise, it can be separated in no time as compared to the other bandh like Mulika bandh. So that's why this is categorized right from Dhruti bandh to Mulika bandh in upper order. According to Rasratna Samuchay, there are 25 important bandh and plus 26 is Jaloka bandha. We will go one by one for all these bandha. This is a quotation, what we should learn, what we must learn actually. Hatharoto tatha bhasaha kriyahinascha pistika क्षारः कोटश्च कल्कबन्धश्च कज्जलिः सजीवश्चैव निर्जीवो निर्बीजश्च स बीजकः शृङ्खला धृतिबन्धौ च बालकश्च कुमारकः तरुणश्च तथा वृद्धो मूर्तिबन्धस्तथा परः जलबन्धो अग्निबन्धश्च सुसंस्कृतकृतामिदः बन्ध महाबन्धामिदश्चेति पंचविंशति रीतितः कोचित् वदन्ति षड्विंशो जलुकाबन्ध संज्ञकः स तावन्निश्चिते देहे स्त्रीणां द्रावे अतिशस्यते. So there are 25 or 26 bandha according to classics, according to Rasratna Samuchay. They are listed as shown in this slide. Hatha bandha, hatha aroto, that is arot bandha. Third one is abhas bandha. Kriyahina bandha. Kriyahinascha pistika. Fifth one is pistika bandha. Next is shar bandha. Shar and khot bandha. Sharaha khotascha potascha. Now you know this pota. Pota, that is potali. Kalka bandhascha kajjali. You know kajjali bandha as well because we have done it personally. Sajivaschaiva nirjivo nirbijascha sabijaka. Sajiv bandh, nirjiv bandh, nirbij bandh and sabij bandh. 15th is Shrunkhala bandh. Shrunkhala dhruti bandhau cha balakascha kumarakah. Tarunascha tatha vruddho murti bandhas tatha parah. So Shrunkhala, dhruti bandh, bal bandh, kumar bandh, tarun bandh, vruddh bandh, murti bandh, jala bandho agni bandhascha, jal bandh, agni bandh, susanskrita midah, susanskrit bandh. Then 25th is Mahabandha. Mahabandha midascheti panchavinshati iti ritayah. So there are 25 bandh. It is asked sometimes for the 5 marks question as well. So you guys need to memorize all this 25. That's why I played that video. If you are okay with remembering this shloka, then it is the best. It will be memorized for lifetime. Or if you are preparing it only for the exam purpose, then you may go with the sutra what I played in the starting of today's class. We will go through all this bandh one by one. First one is Hat bandh. Hat bandh, when ashodhit parad is used for bandhan. When we do not go for parad shodhan sanskar, we do not go for parad purification, and still we use it for medicinal purpose. still we convert into some bandha, for example, kajli or parpati or any other bandha without proper purification, and we use it for internal purpose, then it can cause diseases, and it even can cause death as well. As said in this quotation, sa savito nrunam kuryan mrutyum va yadi muddatam. So it should not be used. So hat band is not advisable band. Second one is arot band. When we use Shuddha Parat for Bandhan, we use Shuddha Parat. It is useful for Kshetrikaran. So as quoted in this quotation, Sa Kshetrikarane Shresthaha Shaner Vyadir Vinashana. So this is best for Kshetrikaran and Vyadhi Vinashan, that is Rasayan and Kshetrikaran both. Third one is Abhas Bandh. Abhas Bandh, subjecting mercury to incineration by adding with metals and herbs and bringing change in its form and properties. When mercury loses its own properties, putito yo raso yati yogam muktva swabhavatam bhavito dhatu muladyer abhaso gunavaikrute. So when mercury loses its own chanchalta, its own motility, we can term it as Abhas Bandh. Kshetrikaran is, someone has asked me, what is Kshetrikaran? Kshetrikaran means khetar, सादी भाषा में कहे तो खेतर. When we prepare farm, for example, in the season of summer, farm is, we prepare farm for plantation, because in India we have 3 seasons. So when we are waiting for monsoon season, normally we prepare our farms. આપણે ખેતરને પેલા સરસ રીતે એની ઉપર હળ કે ટ્રેક્ટરથી એને સાફ કરીએ, નિંદામણો કાઢી નાખીએ, એકદમ સરસ રીતે ચાસ પાડીએ અને પછી એમાં વાવણી કરી શકાય. When we can make it ready for farming. Likewise, for rasayan purpose, or to remove sterility in women, what we do panchkarma. So after panchkarma only we go for rasayan. So this is kind of pre-process before rasayan. It is termed as kshetrikaran. Fourth one is kriyahin bandh. Kriyahin bandh says asanshodhita lohatyaihi sadhito yo rasottamah kriyahinah savigyayo vikriyam yati apathyatah. So when we bind mercury with impure metal, when we bind mercury with ashuddha loha, ashuddha suvarna or ashuddha rajat or any other metal, and use it for medicinal purpose, it may cause various disease according to the loha dosh of that particular dhatu and apathya used in disease. So it will create different type of disorders. So we always, if you remember, we have discussed this for almost every metal. We should always purify the metals before using it for medicinal purpose. If it is not properly purified, it will create, and if it is bind with mercury, then it will create kriyahin bandha. Fifth one is pishtika bandh. Mercury becomes paste-like by grinding in severe hot sunlight. Tivra atap. In summer season in India, when we apply or when we go for mardhan in the very bright sun rays. So in simple language, what we can think, in the season of summer when the temperature is almost around 45 degree to 50 degree, and we go for process like mardhan, tivra atap gadha tarav mardat pishti bhavetsa navnit rupa. सरसः पिष्टिकाबन्धो दीपनः पाचनस्तराम. It means when we triturate in the hot sun rays and we keep triturating it till it becomes like navnita rupa. It becomes as soft as butter. This is known as Pishtika Bandhan. The result will be Deepan and Pachan. Such Kajali, when we have 12 part of Para, then 1/2 part of Gandak, say 24 part of Shuddha Para, then 1 part of Gandak, such Kajali will be converted into very soft powder and it can be used as Deepan Pachan. It can be used as appetite promoter, Agni, Deepak, and digestive as well. Sixth one is Sharband. When we use drugs like Shankha, Shukti, Varadika, it is termed as Sharband. Shankha, Shukti, Varadadhyai ya asau sanshodhito rasah Sharabandah param dipti pushti ruch shulanashana. When we use Shankha, Shukti, that is Moti, Moti ki sip, Varadika, different types of marine products, and we triturate it with Shuddha Parat, that is Sharbanda. Such Parat, such Rasa will be Param Agnivartak. It will be very good appetizer. What it will be in result, as we all know that all these products like Shankha, Shukti, Varatika are Agni, Deepak and Pachak. So likewise, Rasa, that is mercury, will also be Jatharagni, Deepak and Udarshul Nashak. Seventh one is Khotbandha. Khotbandha, the process by which the mercury becomes bolus and evaporates only on repeated heating. Bando yah khotatam yati mato matah shayam vrajet khotabandha savigyaya shigram sarvagadapah. Such mercury, when it is converted into bolus, it is very much helpful to eradicate almost all the disease. Sarva roga vinashaka. Eighth one is Potbandha. We all know this. We have done it in the laboratory. Dhruta Kajjalika Mocha Patrake Chipiti Kruta Sapotaha Parpati Seva Baladya Akhila Roganud. When we convert Kajali into Chipati Kruta or shape like papad, it is known as Potbandha. So the process through which we can convert Kajali into papad is known as Potbandha. It can be used in all diseases and most importantly, now here it is clearly mentioned, Sa Potaha Parpati Seva Baladya Akhila Roganrut. It can be used even in Bal, in child as well. It is so safe. We have discussed Parpati, uses of Parpati in detail in previous classes, so I am not going into the details. Ninth one is Kalkabandha. After completion of procedures like Swedan, etc., mercury becomes like paste. Svedadhyai saditah sutah pankatvam samupagatah kalkabaddah savigyeyo yogotta phaladayakah. So after such processes of Swedan, Mardan, etc., sanskar, mercury becomes like panka. Mercury becomes like almost like kichad. It is known as Kalkabandha and it can be used for different processes, different Yogokta Phaladayaka, according to different uses mentioned in the classes. 10th one is Kajali Bandha. Kajali Bandh is already we have discussed in the class. We know Kajali Bandh very much. Kajali Bandh, Shuddha Parat and Shuddha Gandhak we can use in equal or half or double or triple or 4 times proportion. Once it is converted into black color, Kajli Rasagandhatha Sushlakshna Kajalopama Tat Yoga Tat Udyogena Sanyukta Kajli Bandha Uchyate. It can be used for different purposes. For example, we use Kajli for preparing Rasindur, we use the Kajli for preparing Parpati. We use Kajli for different uses. So there are two important quality. One is Kajala Bhasa. It should be very black in color. And Nishchandratva. It should be lusterless. There should be no shining of mercury in this bandha. That is known as Kajali bandha. 11th is Sajiva bandha. The process in which mercury evaporates on heat even after making into bhasma. भस्मीकृतो गच्छति वह्नि योगात् रसः सजीवः स खलु प्रतिष्ठः संसेवितो असौ न करोति भस्म कार्यम जवात् रोग विनाशनम च. So even after preparing rasa bhasma, if we apply heat, the mercury is evaporated, then it is known as sajiva. There are a couple of methods where we use Vishnu Kranta and Devdali to prepare Rasa Bhasma. So when we prepare Rasa Bhasma, it will be converted into whitish powder. But when we apply heat, it will be evaporated. So it is a kind of apakva Bhasma. So it should not be used for therapeutic purposes. But it is still under but still the Parat or mercury is into stable form. That's why it is termed in one of the bandha. But it is not good for therapeutic purposes. 12th is Nirjiva bandha. So after absorbing abrak or sulfur, if mercury is made into bhasma, it becomes best of all medicine. It becomes stable. Jirna abrako va parijirna gandho भस्मीकृताश्च अखिलो लोह मौलिः निर्जीवानां हि स भस्मसुतो निशेष रोगान्विहि निहन्ति सद्यः. Abrak or gandak. When we do jaran with abrak or gandak and we convert mercury into bhasma form, then it is stable. It will not evaporate if we apply heat. So it is paripakva bhasma. It is quality bhasma, and it should be used as medicine. It can be used as medicine for almost all types of diseases. So as compared to Sajiv Bandha, Nirjiv Bandha is better to use. 13th one is Nirbij Bandha. When mercury is added with 1/4 quantity of gold ground along with sulfur,
Okay. 432. Yes. 432.
along with sulfur to make pisti, later incinerated along with equal quantity of sulfur to make bhasma. Rasastu padansha suvarna jirna pisti kruto gandha yogatascha tulyansha gandhehi putitah kramena nirbija nama sakalapayagna. So normally when we convert mercury in amalgam along with suvarna, then we add gandak. So it will be converted into kajali, and then we apply puta. So such combination of mercury, sulfur and gold will be converted into a parat bhasma. That is known as Nirvish
This is Sorry. This is the window, no? I'm going to put here outside. Outside, like this. જો તમે ફ્રેમ માટે લઈ જતા હો ને તો ના હાલે હો, જાડી પટ્ટી છે. ઢીલી ઢીલી લાગશે નહીં આમાં કાંઈ. એલથી હોલ કરીને તો સ્ક્રૂ મારવા પડે. આ તો સ્ક્રૂ લઈ જાય ને. અમે આમાં પછી ખીલી તો
I
અડધાની લાગશે ને.
request this foreigner girl who is with some other work as well, she should focus on her work and remove from this group. So such tulyansha gandhehi putita kramena. So such bhasma of mercury is termed as nirvij bandha and it is sarva roga vinashak. So it can be used as medicine. Sabij bandh, when mercury is ground along with extract of abrak and gold, silver and magnetite and later subjected to incineration, that is bhasma process, after adding 6 times of sulfur, that is known as sabij bandh. पिष्टिकृतेहि अभ्रक सत्व सुवर्ण तारक तारार्क कांतेहि परिजारितो यः हस्तस्ततः षड्गुण गंधकेन सबीजबद्धो विपुल प्रभाव. So when we mix mercury with abrak sattva, suvarna bhasma, rajat bhasma, tamra bhasma and kantaloha bhasma in equal proportion with mercury, and then we process it and prepare bhasma, then it will be very much useful and it can be helpful to cure all the diseases. 15th one is Shrinkhala Bandh, mixture of two types of rasa bhasma, that is one with diamond etc and other with herbs. So one is Vajradi Nihitaha Suto Ataha Suta Samoparaha Shrunkla Baddha Sutastu Dehaloha Vidayakaha Chitra Prabhavam Vegena Vyaptim Janati Shankara. So this can be useful for all the rasayan purpose. It can be useful for Dehavad and Lohavad both. I hope you guys know what is Dehavad, what is Lohavad. So I am not going into the details again. So when we mix two different bhasmas, one is prepared with Hirak Adi Ratna and another one with the help of metals or herbs, and we mix it in kharal and then we apply mardan, that is known as Shrunkla Baddha Parat. Such parat will be helpful for Dehavad, Dhatuvad and Jaranasha, that is anti-aging. 16th one is Dhruti Bandha. Dhruti Bandha, when mercury is added with metallic liquids in the process of Bahya Dhruti and either bound or made into Bhasma. Yukto api Bahya Dhruti Vishya Suto Baddham Gato Va Pasita Swarupaha Sarajika Padamito Nihanti Dussadya Roga Dhruti Bandha Nama. So when we convert into Bahya Dhruti, then we mix it with the help of some herbs and convert into Parat Bhasma, then it is known as Dhruti Bandha. Such Dhruti Bandha Parat, just 1/4 of smallest mustard seed, that makes some milligram, maybe 5 to 6 milligram only. Even such smallest dose of mercury can eradicate all the Dusadhya Vyadhi. Dusadhya Vyadhi means which are not easily curable. Such mercury can be useful for even such conditions. I guess this is enough for the day. We have covered 16 bandha, and from next class we will continue with 17th bandha and we will finish this chapter. I would expect if you can mug up all the 25 names by this week. We can have a quick recall in next class and then we can finish the entire Bandhan chapter. If you have any doubts, For today's class, please share your doubts. કોઈને કંઈ સમજાણું ન હોય, કોઈને કંઈ ડાઉટ્સ હોય તો મને પૂછી લો.